This was the first day of my college.
Rohan will get job one day.
So why should we hire you?
Ma'am, I think
Yes.
We are so proud of you, Rohan. Time to celebrate.
That was Rohan. 3 months ago, he was celebrating his dream job. Today, he is one of the 47,000 people who got laid off this quarter because an AI agent could do his job faster, cheaper, and never sleeps. This is not a future prediction. This is a report from right now. While you were scrolling Instagram last week,
Amazon eliminates 14,000 corporate jobs, leaving a quote. AI is transforming how the work is done. UPS cuts 48,000 positions this year. Microsoft fired hundreds of developers because AI now writes 30% of their code.
so here's the question nobody wants to ask. Are you Rohan? Because statistically, some of you watching this are. But here's what everyone misses. This exact moment has happened before. 1995, the internet arrives and the world was split into two groups. Group 1 said, I don't need email, my customers prefer phone call and this is a fact. Whereas Group 2 said, I don't really understand this, but I need to figure it out. Here's the only difference between these two groups. Group 1 waited to see if it was clear, while Group 2 learned while it was still early. By the time Group 1 realized the internet wasn't going away, Group 2 had already built empires. AI agents are the internet of 2025. And right now, you are exactly the same place where those people stood in 1995. So, here's what you need to understand. AI didn't just arrive, it evolved in 3 distinct phases. Most of the people still stuck in phase 1, while the world just entered phase 3. Let me show you. Phase 1, Analytical AI. This is the AI you've been using for years. Spotify, knowing your exact music taste. Instagram, showing the posts you'll actually like for. Netflix, auto-playing the show that you are about to search for. Phase 1, it's brilliant at finding patterns and predicting what's next. But it has a limit. It can't create anything new, and that changed in Phase 2. Phase 2, Generative AI. November 2022, ChatGPT launches. And for the first time, you could talk to AI. You could ask for explain quantum physics like I'm 5. Write me an essay on climate change and design a logo for my startup. If you are a student, this is probably the AI you use every day. But here's what nobody tells you. ChatGPT can write you the entire research paper, but you still have to copy it, format it, and then submit it. You can give you a perfect plan, but still, you have to execute every single step. It's a genius brain trapped in a text box. And then Phase 3 sets that free. Here's the simplest way to understand the difference. ChatGPT is a brilliant brain in a jar. It can write you the perfect to-do list, find scholarship deadlines, email 3 professors, research intern companies, update your resume, and submit the project. But it can't do any of it. It can't open your Gmail, can't fill out the forms, and can't click the submit. You have to copy, paste, and execute everything manually. Phase 3 is that same brain with hands. Phase 3, agentic AI. It's the same brilliant brain, but now it can act. You don't give it a prompt anymore, you give it a goal. For example, you say, find the top 5 scholarships I qualify for and fill out all those applications. And remind me before the deadlines. It does it, all of it, while you're in the class. While you're sleeping, it's working. While you're at the gym, it's working. While Rohan was getting laid off, someone else's agent was doing his job. So, let's be clear. Rohan was not replaced by AI. He was replaced by someone who understood how to use AI. His company did the math. One person with agents could do the work of 5 people without them. And every company on earth is doing this same math right now. So, the real question is not, will AI take my opportunity? It's, will someone who understands AI take my opportunity?
I should have started earlier.